Yeah. You know, it comes a time in every man's life when we ready to settle down and make things right, but only for that special one. We be trying to make her you, but y'all want to keep playing games with these lames. So make your next move your best move, cause we the best dudes. Oh yeah, don't settle for less, babe. I can love you better than you can imagine. Take you from the madness. Girl, I don't know why you keep these lanes around. You wildin' out. Don't you settle for less. What up, beauty queen? You know I really wanna invite you to my world and show you my unique persona. We can get together, steam it up like a sauna, take you on the natural high, no marijuana, just a bottle of wine, some ice chill prosecco. You holding on to that lame dude, you should let go. Knew you was gonna be mine from the very get-go. I'm trying to make you white because you special. You got the best glow, designer fresh clothes, make your own dough, own your home yo. Vehicle was fully paid for, that frame flame though. Selfie queen, you know your angles. Red bottom heels, 5 diamond encrusted bangles. We got the same goals, copping land and counting bankrolls. Creating generational wealth, so our seeds grow. I know your needs though, and you know mine's the same. It's an honor and a privilege to give you my last name. I can love you better than you can imagine. Take you from the madness. Girl, I don't know why you keep these lanes around. You wildin' out. Don't you settle for less. Trips and shopping sprees, you know that's mandatory. I'm trying to open your mind, peep the allegory. They say that love don't last, so let's change the story. I send my heart out to you, please come for me. Let's take control of our love, no conforming. Late night love sessions lasting till the early morning. Cooking breakfast, but naked eggs, bacon and toast. Fried potatoes and onions, girl, I love you the most. When my body be aching, you rub the pain out. Roll up the Dutchess for me while I pour champagne out. I pour my heart and my soul, plus my pain out. You got a real one right here, so leave them lanes out. You gotta be, girl, please stop with the games. The mother ladies wasting your time, girl. Why they don't be even in your phone? They always think it's hard. You should just fuck with me. So don't settle, don't settle, don't settle for love. Stats with the facts. Eating me. Real contender. RJ Adonis. Singing the hooks and the vibes. Yeah. To all my ladies. Don't settle for less, babe. Don't let a wintertime hangout turn into a summertime bangout. You know what I mean? Get you one that's gonna be there every season, baby. Don't settle for less. Know your worth, baby. I can love you better than you can. Don't settle for less, baby. Take you from the back. Know your self-worth. Girl, I don't know why you keep these lanes around. Yeah, why the now? Don't you settle for less. Yeah. You already know what it is, man. We here, man. It's Friday, or should I say Thursday night. You understand me, man? Tap in, walk with us. You dig? It's only right that we play this. Hold on, let me put it on the screen for y'all real quick. We got my girl Tasha in the building. King L's about to pull up here in a second. Tap in, walk with us, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Share on your social engineering.
Glitch the guarantee.
Let's go.
Put your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no brakes. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You get in this place. E&E, the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I been up the smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy. When it's sick of me, I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, and feel cups of Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through on transparency. Heard they self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn a page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Putting fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Put your boys E&E, you in trouble, kid. Add first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Blow sick, corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more to measure. Shave the extras, that's business, starter fees. Street blues, what I talk, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, no say gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, Fern Gully Mountain shit. Couple high shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now imitate how I board the plane non-stop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they be party. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here come the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the BBS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Yeah. What up? It's your brother, Virgil Berry, aka Stash with the Facts. Jack. We got King L's in the building. We got Tasha in the building. You dig? What's happening? What it do, man? What's going on, man? OG, what's happening? You dig? We here. It's Tuesday night. Tasha, you there?
I'm here.
L, you there?
You already know.
Alrighty, man. So there it is. There it go. I'm about to cam up here shortly, y'all. You already know I'm twisting up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My girl Tasha over there freaking up a black and mild.
I'm here.
Tasha over there freaking up one of them old Middletons. You feel me? And I know King L's probably still rolling up. You know what I'm saying? We about to get to it, man. We're gonna have this conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? We were gonna have it last Thursday, but it was Tasha's born day, so you know we have to respect that. You know how y'all girls do. Y'all got to kick it the whole month for y'all's birthday. So you know what I'm talking about.
Once
Tasha
again,
just,
happy
Tasha
born
just
day.
came to the last weekend.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You know, so we here, man. Tap in, walk with us. Like I say, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You understand me? Yeah, man. Y'all see it, man. Cut crispy as hell, looking handsome and debonair as usual. You understand me, man? Yeah, some of that. You know, you like my haircut, Tasha?
Yeah, be cool.
This guy.
Hells, what's good, man? XL Pro, what happened, Jack?
XL Pro in the building. Let me turn the comments
I'll make
on.
sure y'all hit that cash app, all that, contribute to the show. You know what I'm saying? We over here working hard. You know what I'm talking about? Bringing y'all this content. You feel me? I got my brother King L's in the building. I got Tasha in the building. You know, XL Pro in the building. OG. Niggas come through saying salutations, showing that love.
What's good, OG? What's good?
Tasha, what's up, man?
The homies, what's good, brothers?
That looks your face for that.
What?
Can you hear me, Tasha? It's like it's a delay or something.
Can't hear
Is
me?
it a delay?
No, she on point.
Oh, okay, I just wanted to make sure. It's
I think your
all
camera's
good.
off.
So we here, you feel me, in the building. You know what I'm talking about? Tonight's topic of the show is, do all women need male validation? Hashtag pick me. You dig? And I think this is going to be an interesting conversation because, you know what I'm saying, me and Tasha had a conversation about a week or so ago. We was talking something similar to this, but not specifically this situation. But we're going to expound on that tonight. And this is something that me and El, we touch on all the time. You understand what I'm saying? So we're going to sit up there and have a conversation. King Els, what's good?
What's good with you, brother, man? I'm chilling out, man.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we about to have to sit up here and put our own demonstration together, man, because you know, man, things is getting crazy. And you know what I'm saying? The real gotta come together and make shit happen, man. You know what I'm talking
about? Yeah, man. You know me, at the end of the day, man, it's all about just having good interaction and getting some money at the end of the day. That's what I'm about. So you know, for me, I always tell people social media always been a great form of entertainment, you know, but at the same time, like I made a lot of money off of social media. So even from the time when we started doing shows off of, so like literally it was social media, it was Twitter, like, you know, people started hitting us up, they would listen to the music, you know what I mean? We better stepped away for a little bit. And you know, that's how we got kind of our little shit, and you get a little money from doing what you do or whatever. Like social media can be, if used the right way, it can be used effectively. But at the same time, if it's just for your entertainment, you gotta learn how to separate the two, you know?
Right.
So
we got my brother Greg Crockett in the building, man. What's up with you, bro?
What's good?
What's up with you,
oh, man. Yeah, that's the homie too, right there. You don't even know. What's
hey,
good,
we're gonna
Greg?
have Greg gonna come on. Hey, listen here. Let me cam up for this, man.
Yeah, that's my homie. He's in the same class. Me and Greg, was in the same class. That's my homie right there.
Hey, L, you glitching. You Borging heavy over there, bro.
I am.
Yeah, your connection ain't right. Nah, but my man Greg, man, I've been knowing him, the brother, since high school. You understand me, man? The brother gonna come on the show. We're gonna chop it up about some real shit. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Tasha, what's good?
Chilling, recovering.
Huh?
Recovering.
You still recovering?
Well, I'm taking a drink for you
last
tonight.
Weekend?
What's up? Happy born day. Yeah, here we go. A little bit of tequila.
We ain't get to take the drink with you or nothing. You ain't hit us up and say, hey, man, we kicking it, come through. And do none of that, but so it's all good.
I did tell you.
Mm-hmm. You ain't tell me where you was gonna be at. I'll pull it up. Where you tell me you was gonna be at?
home.
Oh, damn, you did say that.
I did.
She did say.
Yeah, okay, let me correct that. I wasn't invited.
I told you weeks ago. You can pull up.
Well, I apologize about that. That's my fault.
He's corrected, y'all.
You feel me?
I stand corrected. Nah, but y'all know we're gonna get to it, man. Let me show y'all this little clip we got right here, man. Shout out to Tasha, man. Happy belated birthday to our lady Tasha, man. You
Thank
feel
you.
me?
No, we definitely. I got a bottle
man.
for you. Yeah, you gotta let me know which flavor you want, and I got you.
For sure.
And I got them all in too right now. So everything you see when I post the flavors, they all in right now too.
All right.
I ain't even tried the Pinot Gris yet.
Man, on her cleavage up so men can look. Oh, hey man, yeah, you 35. Where all the good men go? Maybe you scared them off. When you click on a woman's Instagram page, you think that she not posting this stuff for validation and likes? You think she don't like men? Most of her OnlyFans followers is men. She doing it for men. She wearing it for men. She want her cleavage up so men can look. Oh, hey man, yeah, you 35. Where all the good men go? Maybe you scared them off.
What y'all think about that, man? Huh?
Model, the IG model, the woman at church with the.
Hey, shout out to this brother Solar Myrtle right here. He make decent content. Shout out to this brother. Hey, brother, man, I watch that content from time to time. You know what I'm talking about, and I like the way he explained this in this video. Let's go.
Dress on is just a little bit too short. The woman in corporate America with the Birkin bag and the red bottoms on. All these women have one thing in common. And it's that in some way, shape, form, or fashion, these women are seeking validation. But what I've noticed over the last couple of years is that the majority of men have absolutely no clue what this validation means. And as a result of that, they're finding themselves on the losing end when it comes to relations with women, and they have absolutely no idea why. So today, let's discuss a woman's validation. Let's talk about it. So the majority of guys, we'll go out in public and we'll see women, with the weave down to the ground, the big eyelashes, the big earrings, the boob jobs, the butt jobs, the nails. We'll see these women and we're like, dang, like she's doing the most. Like she's trying to get every guy on the block. And that's the first step. That's where most guys get it wrong, right? Because you can have the average good looking woman. She can wake up on the weekend just looking rough, and she go down to the grocery store and do a little shopping. And in her worst state, she'll have 3 or 4 guys approach her, right? She can run down to the McDonald's drive-thru and have the youngster trying to shoot his shot. You can even have one.
Right. Now, Tasha, man, we had that conversation, man, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to get Tasha's take on needing male validation, man. You hear me? Tasha. And that's why this is why I put pick me in the hashtag, because Tasha, you told me that you've been referred to as a pick me on occasion.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But you also said something else. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Tasha the floor and let her explain, let her give her a little insight of her opinion on this needing male validation. Tasha, do you need male validation?
Absolutely not.
Go ahead and explain it to us.
Absolutely not. Because at the end of the day, I feel like who's going to be attracted to me, going to be attracted to me. So I don't go out looking for, I don't get dressed or portray myself to be something in order to be a pick-me, to get chose. I don't do that. I was called a pick-me because my mindset, I agree with men often. So it was just something that wasn't normal for a female to say, and it was taken as me being a pick-me. But do I need male validation? No, I don't need nobody's validation, because at the end of the day, I'm going to be me. And who's going to deal with me, going to deal with me for who I am. I'm not changing to be chose by nobody.
You don't think like you needed your dad's validation?
I will say I did need my dad's validation as a child. As a kid, my dad is the reason why a lot of stuff did not happen with me. Like when my friends was out there doing their thing, my dad was doing his thing with their moms, so I was chilling.
Not he was doing this thing with their moms. That's crazy.
For real. You feel me?
That's wild as hell.
So it wasn't nothing that I could do that wasn't gonna get back to him. So I was chilling. You feel me? And I was so yeah, for sure. I needed my dad's validation. But outside of that, no, absolutely not.
So Tasha, when you wear them outfits, like say, look at the thumbnail, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like that picture. That's my favorite picture of you, Tasha. You hear me? You look real pretty in that picture, real feminine. You know what I'm talking about?
Thank you.
You're welcome. So when you wear stuff like that, though, man, you don't do that to. I'm not saying you solely do it to get attention, but there's not a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of.
You know you're gonna get some attention with that.
You know you're gonna get some attention, though.
But it's not. That's not my intentions though. When I get dressed, like if you see me just walking around the house and there's nobody here but me and my dogs, I dress like that. I'm not walking around in baggy clothes. I just don't. I don't know why. I just don't.
Right.
Because as a tomboy, so as I got older, my dad really started pushing me to dress more feminine because I was a jersey basketball shorts type girl because I was a daddy's girl. So I was a tomboy big time. You feel me? Like my dad really made me start tapping into being a woman, being a girl. But I don't do it for I don't look at myself when I get dressed in the mirror and be like, oh yeah, I know they're gonna be on me tonight. No, absolutely not. Because the same place I wear that to, I'll wear a t-shirt and some jeans and tennis shoes and still feel the same.
Just confidence at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Not even confidence, it's just like you said, just doing things on your own accord.
Go ahead, Tasha.
I said it's just because I'm not tripping. I'm not doing it for attention. So it just is what it is. If somebody noticed me, they notice me. If they don't, they don't. I didn't come to get attention, though. I'm shy. I don't want attention, for real, for real.
Yeah.
Right. And I can dig that, though. And I'm going to say this. Like I said, we had a conversation. Tasha is probably a part of a very small percentage of y'all chicks out there
Oh, gee.
who don't require our validation. Yeah. Right?
That picture's
now, I'm not going to tell nobody how they get down. I'm not. When me and Tasha had this conversation, I didn't tell her like yeah. I mean, I was at first because I'm just trying to, get her to, you know what I'm saying? But when I realized that, she's one of the small percentage of chicks who actually probably really don't require or feels the need to go out of her way to get our validation. She's an exception to the rule, but she does not negate the rule. The overwhelmingly mass majority of y'all chicks do everything y'all do to get our validation. Hence, Instagram. Right? I can go on Instagram right now, and I could go any random so-called Instagram model baddies page, and it's going to be literally thousands of you thirsty ass niggas on there telling her how good she look, how beautiful she is, and how goddamn you drink her bath water on that whole ass fuck shit, right? You hear me? Those are the girls who I'm talking about because they represent the overwhelmingly mass majority. Y'all chicks would absolutely lose y'all's goddamn mind. You hear me? If 24 hours went by and not one guy liked, commented, you would think something was wrong with you. You would think it was an issue. What's wrong? What? You start looking in the mirror. So I admire Tasha's honesty. I'll say I believe her. I don't think she just. I believe her. What? This nigga OG stupid.
Yeah, that's what I
OG
was
said,
saying.
damn, she had on a leather leggings in the pic. I know, right? Tasha looked good as hell in that picture, wasn't she, man? That's my favorite picture of Tasha, man. My nigga OG said, damn, she got the leather joints on.
OG, wow.
He said, dudes be drinking both bath water and eating toenails. Yeah, you nasty ass niggas, man.
Oh, that's wild, man. I need to hear that. Let me
So,
take a shot.
yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I commend Tasha for keeping the 100, like I said, because of course I was like, come on, Tasha. I said, come on. And she was like, no, and I'm like, hold on, maybe she's one of these girls who really don't need out there. When I say don't need it, I'm not saying she to some extent she don't want it. But when I say need it, I mean Tasha, she's one of those, she don't feel like she's not one of these chicks that needs, she don't post thirst trap pictures.
Right.
At least I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any. You feel me? Do you even got Instagram?
Mm-mm.
She don't even have Instagram.
No.
You feel me? So that's why when because listen, and I'm glad I showed tonight because I went this because I'm like I was like, hold on, Tasha. So that right there solidified for me, like, damn, maybe Tasha really don't need.
Hey, Bird, you glitching, bro.
Bad.
She one of them chicks that, you know, like it is what it is, but she ain't out here wearing stuff like this to get the attention of you niggas. She wearing stuff like this because she like the way she looks in it.
Absolutely.
So most chicks I would look at and be like, man, shut up. Shut up. Right? But most chicks have an Instagram. Tasha don't. So I'm inclined, L, to believe her when she says she don't need male validation. You know what I mean? She's a rare breed, you know?
Because Instagram definitely is probably the most instant gratification.
I think
man.
Hold on real quick. I think it's the rain out here. We've been having rain all day, y'all. So if we glitching or bored,
that's you. You the only one.
Just bear with us, brother. Bear with us.
Yeah, you the only one Borgin, bro. Me and Tasha, ours ain't. Yeah, it's perfect. It's yours. Just keep going in and out. It might have dropped out. That be the sign. You got the pros. The pros look over there. It's about to. Yeah, you got the pros look over there. Nah, this my thing. Like, you know, I look at it from even like how guys look at it, because you know that's one thing I could say about my crew. Like, you know, when we used to even go out, shit, our thing was we was trying to low key had competitions with how we went out, like making sure
Right.
that we kind of was like a battle with the city, like as far as dressing. That's how we kind of went out. Like, yeah, you know, we did. I ain't gonna say we ain't go out to try to get girls. Like, it probably ain't like how you went out in the sense of a guy. Like, yeah, we went out to. We had competitions who could get the most numbers. Like, it was funny, like when the Wood movie came out, because that was us. That was exactly what we used to do. You know, we before the party, like, all right, we're gonna get the most numbers. Whoever get the most numbers, like, we literally used to do that shit. Like, and we used to do thing where now you couldn't just go get anything. It was called point and holler. Like, we would have to choose who you gonna go holler at. So you couldn't just go for like the bottom. You know what I mean? Not saying bottom of the barrel work, but you had to go get some at least decent quality work. Like, so it kind of would build your confidence in a sense. I remember some guys wouldn't even come kick it with us. You know what I mean? Tyler, they'd come one time and they'd be like, damn, we don't want, like, they wasn't even out their shell yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say, like, I don't think we ever did it for the validation in a point of, like, from anybody else. It was more, if it was validation, I would say it was within the crew.
Right.
Trying to stand out and be different. Like, even when we went to go shopping, our whole goal was to make sure whatever we wore, whatever leather jackets we had. I remember when everybody had the same Avrix jackets, all the same coats in the city. We made it out our way to go get, like, I had the Pelly Pill, Port had the Woo Wear, I had the Echo jacket, Burge had the had the Pelly Pale joint, the black joint. Like we all went out our ways to make sure we
Belly
didn't
joint.
wear and have the same thing that everybody else. Like niggas be in the party all looking the same with the same jackets and shit.
I can agree because that's really my goal. I feel like I dress normal but different.
Yeah, just to, you gotta stand
Right.
out just a little bit.
Thing I wear is not spectacular, but you ain't gonna see nobody else with it on. That's
I would say, yeah, that would be.
Oh,
I would say if it was any validation, that was the only validation we kind of sought out was to try to be the freshest in the party.
right.
Like, really, that was. Hey, as long as we did that, everything else would fall in line pretty much.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen. Me and like I tell y'all, man, and this is why I'm glad. It's only right that me and L is doing this together. Like, it could have been me and Court. It could have been me and fucking this nigga Fonz. Well, nah, I ain't gonna say.
Well, Fonz, Fonz is different.
That's how you gonna say. But it's only right that me and L is doing it. You know what I mean? But it's only right. But what I say, I say that to say is that when I think about all my homies, LB, and knowing 20 plus years, you know what I'm saying? I'll be thinking about all the 2 spots, 3 spots, 8 spots. You feel me? Like, and I'll be thinking to myself, like, man, we was really off the chain when we was younger, man. We was having our motherfucking way. I'm talking about, God damn it, man. And this is what I say to say this, though. You know what I mean? When it comes to the validation, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, yeah, I'm gonna have to say yes. And I ain't even gonna say yes. I'm gonna say needed. I mean needed. Yes. And we have a plethora of things to base that off of to verify and validate what we saying, or us saying or in saying that this is true. You know what I'm saying? It's good that we got Tasha on the show because she actually represents the very small percentage of y'all. I'm talking about like this much.
Even dudes, like even a lot of dudes can't say that.
That much.
Like it's even that many of dudes. Like, because a lot of dudes, a lot of what they do and the extra shit they do is to get validation from the opposite sex. But I remember it was a funny thing. Court and Star used to tell me, like, why don't you call, like, you know what I mean? Because, you know, back in the day, y'all all used to have a 4-way, 5 ways on the phone and shit.
Right.
Everybody be talking, and I'm the nigga who, like, nigga, I don't like to talk on the phone like that. And they be like, how you got girlfriends and you don't even talk to them on the phone? And I'll be like, hey, you get about an hour.
Figure it out.
Hour, maybe 2 a day at that. Like, if that. I ain't one of them cats that's about to be falling asleep. Nah. ain't my style. Like, the niggas that come over to my house, I be pissed. Like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, y'all niggas come, we supposed to be in my ass. I'm like, we playing the game and shit. Of course, I was on my shit. And they want to be on the phone all day. I'm like, nigga, come on, man. Like, that just wasn't me. Like, I wasn't a phone dude. I'm sorry. I just never was. Like,
I ain't about to sit up here and lie to y'all, man. I was back in the day. I was Mr. Telephone Man. There's nothing wrong with my line, nigga. I used to love. Y'all know I like to fucking talk. L,
I can talk.
And this is crazy hearing L say this because this is a talking ass nigga right here, man.
Yeah. Let me make it right. I couldn't talk to the same person for more than an hour, 2 hours. Like,
you could talk.
Back then, I used to have like 8 girlfriends.
L's different, y'all, man.
That's when I called myself King Pimp.
L been like this as we as young boys, though.
Yeah, I've always been that way. Like, you know,
it's always that one. It's always that one nigga out the team, man, who just, you know what I'm saying,
I need like 8 of them. Back then, I needed like 8 of them.
That could be said about me too, though. You feel me? In many different ways. So that's
the
what's
way
up.
I was all the way up until I got to college.
That's wild.
Right. What my man OG said, he said, "Chick, you and OG, y'all on the same page." He said, "Chick, get 15, 20 minutes for me on the phone, Jack."
Not the same person.
20 minutes
how much we gonna talk about? The same person?
If we having an enthralling conversation to talk possibly, you know what I'm saying? But as I've gotten older, you know what I mean, I gotta say, man, my phone conversations is cut real short, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to y'all chicks, man. Because listen here, man, most of y'all gonna be talking about a goddamn thing. You hear me?
Yeah,
I lose interest real fast too, man.
But maybe that's the reason, Verge, is because I'm an inquisitive guy. So when I'm talking, it's very engaging. Like, and I'm gonna probably ask all the questions that I need to know.
This is all about,
It ain't, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a great conversation, but I got about 2 hours for you at the tops. Like, and you know what I mean? I should know everything I need to know, and then we could revisit it tomorrow. Let's go get some new experiences so we could talk on the phone tomorrow about what we did today.
My nigga L said he got 2 hours tops.
Now I want to text. I just want to text. I don't want phone conversation too long because I want to be able to do other stuff. I don't want to give my whole attention to this one conversation. So I prefer to text.
Text, yeah.
And I can dig that too. But when it really digging, you know, y'all really feeling each other, y'all really on it with each other like that. I think it kind of switch up and get a little different, you know what I mean? And I think that's when it's kind of like it's not really an issue if y'all stay on the phone for 20 minutes, 15 minutes,
that's only
2 hours.
I think that's only in the beginning. Because no matter how much I like you, 9 times out of 10, if we dealing with each other super tough, then we spending a lot of time with each other and we texting throughout the day. I don't need to give you 2 hours of phone time for sure.
Right.
Oh.
That's a fact.
And that was another thing. Like, we was moving early. Shit, I think I was driving at 15.
Yeah.
And these dudes had cars.
Yeah, everybody started driving like around the same time, man.
Yeah, y'all got to remember, I was the youngest out the crew. So these cats already had cars. So if I needed to go somewhere to a spot, they would take me. Like, so, you know what I mean? We was cool like that, you know? Like, so I always had access. So I didn't like Tasha.
Take it back to my thoughts in the Riviera.
Yeah, we didn't have to. Why we gotta talk?
Taking it back to my thoughts in the Riviera.
But nah,
what you say,
I feel that, Tasha. I really do. Verge, you right about
I do too.
The Riviera thoughts. That was a wild time.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, when I was a young boy, I used to stay on the phone. I was Mr. Telephone, man. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna perk like I wasn't. All right. And I ain't gonna lie, even to this day, depending on who the chick is and how enthralled the conversations is, we can still chop it up. But I'm gonna give y'all a situation. Like when I first came home in 2016, I moved into my spot. 2017. Listen, I was messing with mad shit. You know, man, I was getting it in. You hear me? You understand? Tasha, I'll sit up there messing with a whole bunch of bitches. You hear me? And I was not on the phone. I'm like, listen, chick trying to have me on the phone, man. I'm like, listen, here, baby. You gonna shoot through? Like, how about you just come through?
Man.
You know what I'm talking about?
The conversation's always better in person.
Right, especially I've been talking on the phone for you. I want to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't get no better than that person. He said, nobody should be devoted to my phone. That's a fact, though. We ain't gonna do that, though.
I mean, it ain't even about that. I ain't even saying we gotta be like having sex or nothing like that. I'd rather we can chill. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I know y'all older now, so it's different. Like, I ain't been in the game for a minute, so I don't know. But I know even back then, when I was a young cat, like, I ain't saying everybody I went over their house, I was just like doing what we was doing. Like, nah, but I'm more of a up close and personal. Like, I'd rather have that real conversation, that real connection. You feel somebody's energy, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm more of an energy guy, like,
right.
Because people could fake it over the phone. You can't fake it when you're in person. Well, you can a little bit, but I could peep it out better in person than I could if it was.
Uncle Diggity, what's happening, bro?
Uncle Diggity in the building was good, brother. Oh yeah, I'm working on something too.
Hey, y'all check this out right here. Check this out right here from this boy
If a
Mark.
man
Check this
says
out.
anything or does anything that impedes on a woman's ability to exercise some kind of freedom to, solicit other candidates for some kind of courtship, that's considered misogynistic or narcissistic. But all I think it is that you're having the girl respect you as the male. But the thing I've realized is that a lot of women want to behave like they're single while simultaneously having a boyfriend at home. And I think that's inappropriate. If you have a man at home, you should behave as if you have a man at home. You shouldn't be out or putting yourself out in a certain light where you're trying to attract other potential suitors, because the way men flirt versus the way women flirt are two different things. Men flirt by actually approaching women in general and starting a conversation. Women flirt by just making themselves available. And I think for a woman, it's her job to make herself as least available as possible out of respect for her man. We live in a world now.
Tasha,
Mm-hmm.
what you think about what that man just said right there, man?
I feel like what he's saying is kind of insecure. And I feel like 9 times out of 10, if a woman goes out still trying to feel wanted, it's because her man is making her feel that way. Because realistically, relationships can drop your self-esteem crazy. So if she's still going out looking to be wanted and desired by other men, it's making her feel that way. And if, as her man, if you're insecure like that, then don't let her go out by herself. Be by her. Be with her. Like, why does she even have to go have fun without you if you're her man and you doing right?
He gonna be one of those I gotta fight for my love ass niggas.
Yeah, like that's
every night I got to fight to prove my lucky motherfucker, man. All right. Now let me just say this, and let me get a little let me disagree with you on a certain aspect and give another perspective to look from it from, right?
Mm-hmm.
It could be considered as being insecure, but right, what most chicks think is insecure coming from us is actually not. This is my protection. This is my provision as your being your dude. You my woman. You represent me when you out. You're not supposed to be out making yourself look available and shit like that. You know what I mean? It might not necessarily be that in the end. So hold me finish what I'm saying. Now, it might not necessarily be anything on my part. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, if you my woman, why are you feeling the need to be dressing all any type of way when you go out with your friends or whatever the situation may be?
Okay, and as my man, why would you
know what I'm saying? When if you in a relationship as a woman who is under the let me finish. I'm not done yet. You know, you're under this man's leadership, you're following this man's guidance, man. This is your man. I know it's boring heavy, man. It ain't even me. It's the internet. It's been raining and stuff all day. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Raining out here. Piss me off. It's raining heavy. It's been like that all day. Well, I'm just saying this is your man, though. You feel what I'm saying? Like you out representing him, and he's out representing y'all and y'all together as well as representing you as well. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? When I'm a dude saying, like, well, I mean, it could very well be true, and it is to an extent, but I would say the majority of that, more so, that would be, you know what I mean? That's not a guy being insecure. Like I said, often that's most women that think when we're being insecure. Not saying that insecure men don't exist, they definitely do. You know what I'm saying? But I think for the most part, what gets misconstrued as being insecure is a man having boundaries. And a man having morals and values and limits that he just ain't gonna go by, and he don't want his woman to go by either, as well.
Okay, and do you understand when I said that? That's why I said relationships can tear your self-esteem down, because as my man, if this is how you met, it attracted you. Why all of a sudden do I have to be a sweatpants, no makeup, hair in a ponytail, no weave type of girl because you worried about somebody?
I wouldn't say all that though. No, we ain't saying you gotta be all like that though. That's like we ain't saying all that.
I gotta dress like a church lady to make you secure, but when I look in the mirror, I see.
No, you don't have to dress. No, you don't have to dress like a church lady, Tasha, but just like a woman who has a man. You feel me? Out with your cleavage out, your titties out, your ass out.
Is this how I was dressing with my man when I met my man? When I went on dates with my man, when my man decided that he wanted to become my man, is this how I was dressing? You knew who you were finna date.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I am in order to be considered a person that looks like she has a man. What does looking like you have a man?
That shit is starting to piss me off, man. Seriously, man. Yeah, that shit boring heavy, Jack. You hear me? And that shit starting to piss me off too, man.
Because it's definitely, I can still hear L perfectly fine. Hear me. It's just yours.
I don't know what's going on, man. All my bars is up and everything. You know, is I still working right now? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you now.
I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, right? Like I said earlier, man. Like I just said, a lot of things that get misconstrued as insecure from being a man. Like I said, I'm not saying because there's some I know insecure. I know insecure, but most of the time it's not a man being insecure. And when I say dress like a woman that has a man, I mean, it's not like there's a certain fit or style or brand or look to your outfit when you have a man. What I'm saying is be a woman of respect that's in a relationship, dress accordingly. You know, dress like not showing too much, not making it appear as if you're available, right? I'm not saying not wear any, form-fitting clothes that accentuate your body, though. But I'm just saying, because if you a nice-looking woman and you got a nice figure on you, I mean, you're going to attract men no matter what the hell you wear.
And that's exactly what I was going to say.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, we're talking about the chicks that go out, and when we be out. And these chicks got dudes and they be doing the stuff they be doing. That's what we're talking about.
Oh, well, them are the pick-me's, the ones that actually need validation from men. They go out specifically looking for male attention. That's a different type of female. And if that's the case, she shouldn't be your woman. If you know you have a pick-me and she's still looking for other men's validation, that shouldn't be your woman. That's your fault. That's a you thing at that point. Because at the end of the day, why you even letting your woman leave out the house in an outfit that you not secure with her being outside in?
Yeah, I feel both sides, because I understand, like, especially if somebody kind of had a style that they dressed in their whole life, and y'all coming to this union and all that, but they still kind of don't want to switch up how they was, prior to the relationship. And I'm pretty sure if you met somebody on that level, you don't want them to like switch up who they are because that's how you met them.
Right.
We want the personality. We kind of want the the personality will grow. Everything grows, but yeah, you do want to keep it on the same accord. And I get the other side where you want it to be respectful, and that's on both sides. Even with how men might move and shit. It got to be respectful on both sides.
Right.
And everybody got to be secure, and that's the whole thing with a relationship: is being secure with the person you with, and really being locked in, and not letting none of the outside noise interfere with what's going on. That's where the strength and the foundation is what goes on between the two people.
They're gonna fall out over girls or
So, it's a give and take, but it's a discussion where if a guy does feel uncomfortable, at least address it. That's one thing I would say.
Right.
I find the problem with what happens with a lot of guys in this situation is, even if they say something, it still don't have to be back and forth because if like Tasha said, that's the way they kind of was before, and they ain't doing it really to seek no validation. They like, damn, this is how it was. I mean, at least you addressed it, and at that point, it's just all about, do you trust the person? And then this is what I always tell people: insecurities come from lack of trust. It's really that's basically what insecurity is, a lack of trust. And I feel like if you ever have a lack of trust with anybody that you're in a relationship with, you should like kind of double take that.
Right.
That's the one of the pillars of a relationship, and the foundation is being able to trust the person you're with when they're not around you. You know, so if you don't have trust, then I just would say just avoid the relationship until you could build that foundation of trust where you can, you know, if that person feel like that's the way they're going to be and they don't really want to change that way about them, and you might want to be with that person, and y'all got to kind of make some type of bridge. But at the end of the day, you got to build that trust up.
Right, because me personally, it could be a deal breaker for me. Like that could be something to push me away because it's basically you questioning my character. If I could wear this with you, why can't I wear it without you? Because I'm gonna still be the same person. I know I got a man.
Yeah.
You don't gotta be standing next to me in order for me to still let it be known I'm not single. But if you feel like you don't, so you questioning my character, and that could be a deal breaker.
I understand that. I like what my man OG said. It's not that we want our ladies to dress in jogging pants. We want you to dress sexy, but with your top shelf and bottom shelf covered. You need?
Yeah. I mean, and I get that point, but that's why you choose the person. You know what I mean? You don't go get somebody. That's exactly why you don't go get somebody in a club that you see that maybe dressing that way, and then be like, I want that to be my woman. Like, no, you were infatuated, and in that case, you tried to manipulate somebody into being what you wanted them to be.
You want them to be, yeah.
And that's on both sides. You know what I mean? I say that with the women, just like the women that want men to kind of change and be a certain way. Like you can't see a dude how he is and then try to manipulate the situation. So it just goes both ways. So you don't want to be manipulating relationships because then you're gonna always fail. So what OG said is exactly right. But also, you know, you got to be accountable and make sure that you don't go to the club and pick the one that has the least amount of clothes on and then expect them to start covering it up when they get with you.
Right.
So we got to be realistic about it.
On the last show, we said date at your security level.
Yeah. Yeah. Go to the library, bro.
I like that right there, man. Date at your security level, man.
Yeah, exactly.
If you meet a chick and when you met her, you can see all that, man. You know, some chicks like to dress like that, man. So, you know, that's not something that they just want to stop doing. You know what I mean? And you really, to be honest with you, you really shouldn't expect them to.
Right.
So, and I agree with Tasha and Hill on that. Listen, go for a more conservative bitch.
Yeah.
How about that?
Right.
You know, go to
church, brother.
Go for a more conservative chick who just want to get freaky on the weekend and wear her negligee for years. Man, don't mess with the chicks. You know what I'm talking about? Don't mess with the chicks. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? Let me sit up here and pull this picture up real quick. You know, don't sit up there and mess with the chicks. You know what I'm talking about? They like to dress like this. You really man? Because they like to, you know what I'm talking about? They, you know, they do what they do. You know what I'm talking about? Don't sit up there and mess with girls that, you know what I'm saying, come outside.
You feel me?
If you can't handle that.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, listen here, and this ain't, listen. I fucks with Tasha, man. You feel me? It's my baby right here. Listen. It ain't nothing like that. It is what it is. You hear me? 9 times out of 10, if you go out and you meet a girl who dressed like this, you feel me? Because if you look at this whole fit, this is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of chicks who dress like this, like, regularly.
Every day.
So when Tasha says she dressed like that, that's not far-fetched for me because I know chicks that dress like this, like on the regular. Right? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you see a chick and you meet her at the store, she got her, I call them the electric pants, the liquid latex. That's what I call them, the liquid leather. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? I call them the liquid leather pants. You know what I'm talking about? If you meet her at the corner store against some shelves, you know what I'm talking about? And you see her running the store real quick and she dressed like this, nigga, it's safe to say she dresses like this every day. Right? So sit up there and be sitting trying to change this girl. You understand me? Trying to like tell her she needs to start dressing a certain way. Now, this is the only thing I'm gonna say, man, and you know, and this could bleed into the arena of tricking. You feel me? Right? Unless you're gonna sit up there, and this is all contingent upon it, broad let you do it. If you gonna sit up there and buy her clothes, nigga, let you know what I mean. If you don't like what she wearing, nigga, unless you're gonna go buy her some other shit, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Right, but even if you buying it, I still gotta be willing.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta like it. You
Yeah,
feel me?
I like it.
That's what I'm saying. So you know, and I'm a firm believer in nigga dress at your security level, nigga. I mean, pick the bra, pick the bitch according to your security level, nigga. Don't be out there going after them girls with them cold ass bodies that like to dress a certain way, nigga, because they ain't about to stop doing that shit because they fucking with you, nigga. You hear me? When you take them shopping, they're gonna go buy this shit right here, nigga. They ain't gonna go buy no motherfucking goddamn it dress with the motherfucking some shit that you would see some you know, soccer mom wearing. They're not gonna go get that. They're gonna go get the liquid leather, nigga. They're gonna get them heels or them J's or them Air Maxes or whatever they like to wear, man. You know, send them slides, them flats, whatever they're gonna get. They're gonna sit up there and wear that stuff, man. When you take them shopping, that's when they're gonna go get, nigga. Mess with your security level, man. I like that, man. The hashtag rock with your security level, nigga.
Absolutely.
I'm talking about. That's funny as hell. Man, you niggas be insecure out there, man. Listen here, man.
You know, I think so many of us women have convinced ourselves that we don't really desire or need male validation, that we haven't even learned how to actually healthily engage with a man. Like I said, I just don't know that I believe that we as women don't need male validation. I know I'm going to be called all kinds of pick-me's for this, but at the end of the day, it's very healthy for a young little girl to seek validation from her father. That is incredibly healthy. It's healthy for a little boy to seek validation from his mom. So those are like just basic fundamental aspects of what it means to grow into a healthy individual. But I think because so many of us grew up in households where maybe the father wasn't there or the mother wasn't there or there was a deficit, we've kind of had to convince ourselves, or we've had to learn how to operate, how to cope, quite literally how to cope. And while yeah, you can cope, and yeah, while you don't necessarily need validation to survive, do we really just want to survive, or do we want to finally thrive? Do we really want to just make it through with, you know, as little as possible? Or do we want to actually put ourselves in positions to where we're actually doing well and to where we're actually flourishing? And so that's what I'm saying. It's like, I think so many of us have just learned how to operate based upon this deficit versus saying, hey, you know what? Maybe I actually do need this. Maybe not, I don't need this to like live, but I need this to actually thrive and flourish into who I actually am supposed to be. And so that's what I'm saying. It's like, instead of
shout out to Shaz, man. I like Shaz, man. She's a pretty little brown skin, bro. Not too pretty here, man. She said what I say and what I'm talking about in a nutshell right there. And that's why I picked that video. You know what I'm saying? Shaz is actually a cool broad, if you ask me. I don't sense no lying or no disingenuousness in her, man. You feel me? Anyway, but yeah, though, that's what I'm talking about, what she said. You feel me? Not like you need our validation to survive, like you can't live without it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can, right? But more like, why would you want to? You know? When it comes to certain situations, man, you know what I mean? Like, we need each other, right? And of course, especially when we operate in proper structure and order, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a beautiful thing, or it can be a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with wanting validation from a guy who you is choosing to like be in your life if you think he's fitting the everything you need as far as a man, or you look for in a man, or you whatever the representation was from your father. You know, I don't think there's nothing wrong with seeking validation from that man.
I agree.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with seeking validation from your man or from father, but from men in general, I don't think it's necessary. It could be appreciated, but it's not necessary.
Nah.
Of course, you want validation from the man that you're in a relationship with because you want to know that you're doing what's making him in that relationship. You want validation from him, of course, but just men in general, no, I don't feel like it's necessary. It's not needed, but it's appreciated. Thank you. No, but necessary.
Yeah, and I totally agree with that too, though, because listen here, man. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, man. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas be at the store, you know, in front of the liquor store. Y'all be at the corner store, the gas station. I'm sitting here harassing these ladies, man. They're just trying to get some gas, man. You sitting up here,
Right.
girl, god damn. And then you just don't got no type of class about yourself, no type of swag, no type of gentleman manliness about you, no type of manalytics. Shout out to my brother, Sir Ism, man. No manalytics together. You just say some crazy shit to the girl, like, girl, you're thicker than a snicker.
Right. Like that.
Instead of just saying, hey, how you doing today, man? What's your name? Yeah, I think you look real beautiful today. And she just saying, oh, thank you. And just keeping that shit moving.
And these niggas is even worse because they always offering me a bag. Nigga, you want some gas? You need gas?
Tricking ass niggas, man.
Niggas just trying to go to jail or get rape charges or some shit.
All niggas is terrible, man.
Lame as hell, man. Stay away from the corner stores, niggas, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, don't you hate when the nigga in front of the stores trying to sell weed, trying to holler at you, man?
I ain't gonna lie to you. If I see too many of them standing outside the store, I go to.
I ain't going in.
I will not get out the car.
Yeah, I'd rather go to a drive-thru.
You go to a whole other store, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I go to drive-thrus most of the time.
You already know how niggas gonna be. Damn, girl, what's up with you?
And I'm real good at ignoring, but a lot of men these days do not know how to accept that though.
Right.
Like they get aggressive, you know. So it'd be like, you know what, to avoid any confrontation, I'ma just go to the next store because yeah. I'll tell the owners of the store, like, y'all need to stop letting them be out there like that. They make y'all's customers uncomfortable.
Yeah. And really, y'all niggas gotta stop being like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's standing in front of the store. That's some young boy shit, man. You ain't got no damn reason to be no grown ass man sitting in front of the store, man.
Not even no young boys. Like, man, y'all gotta quit making women feel uncomfortable when you talking to them. Like, that's not the goal. Like, if you say a comment, you know what I mean, that may have worked. What works on one doesn't work on all, bro. It's not one fucking line that's gonna work on all women, man.
Exactly.
So, you know, y'all niggas
I disagree.
Nah, it's
I disagree. If you was a nigga in front, if you was gonna be a nigga in front of the stuff, right? And if you said to every woman, right? Now, mind you, when you say this, you're not doing this with the intentions of trying to bag her, get at her. You're just being you're just, because I mean, now mind you, if you front of the stove, you probably doing some shit you ain't got no business doing. But if you got any type of game about you, and when the chicks do come in the store, you would try to make them feel as comfortable and welcome as possible, seeing as that you out here doing it, instead of versus being a thirsty ass goofy nigga scaring motherfuckers. Also, now that they're saying something to the store owner, now the store owner about to say something to you niggas. So if y'all pay attention, I'm putting you up on game, because I used to do this. I used to be in front of the stuff, and it worked like a charm, nigga. You can literally say to all the chicks, right? Hey, how you doing today? You look beautiful. Don't try to holler at them, though. See, where you blow it at when you trying to holler at them, right? Just tell a chick that. No chick is going to be like, fuck you, nigga. Right? They'll say, oh, thank you. And it might be a dismissive thank you, right?
It's definitely going to be a dismissive thank you.
So what I'm saying is, but you as a man got to know and understand that if this chick is, even if she's a okay looking chick, niggas be thirsty, so niggas going to holler, especially if she got any type of shape on her. So she gets hollered at 1,000 times a day, my nigga. You gotta be the nigga that knows that shit and don't try to holler at her. Maybe she might come out the store and be like, hey, what's your name?
Right.
You hear me? Maybe she won't. But understand, outnumber 3 to 5, my nigga. You hear me? It's a numbers game. So, you know, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to tell you niggas to go sit in front of the store or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It's definitely universal. You can say to all chicks, so even if they not interested, you know what I'm saying, they're going to at least appreciate you being, you know what I'm saying, decent to them, right? Because don't nothing spark a chick's intrigue than you don't try to holler at her.
I'm more intrigued if you don't say anything.
You said what? You said what?
I'm more intrigued if you don't say anything. Don't even say how you doing.
Not in the corner store, man. To me, that's just not a good.
Yes, I mean, you know, at the corner store, stop. Liquor store, stop.
You got a better chance at the gas station than any.
Way better chance at the gas station. It's just oddly enough, most gas stations are corner stores now.
But you gotta have a car. You can't just be the nigga standing outside.
You can't be standing out front of the stove. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
ain't got no Whippington out there. You feel me?
You gotta be hanging out your car or something, bro. You can't even be the passenger nigga hollering at the store, bro. You gotta, yeah, man. Come on.
I'm talking about you can have a car with a goddamn. I'm talking about it can be, you know how y'all say it ain't got to be the best looking car, as long as it's just running decently and it's yours, and then you get good to go. You know what I'm talking about?
You got a better chance at the gas station, brother.
Listen here, Jack, man. Listen here. We're gonna finish listening to shares, man. Touch smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page.
The fighting with that really healthy God-given, I think, need. I think it's about just finding the balance, because like, you know, as somebody, I'm a spiritual person, I'm very close with God, and yes, there's aspects of myself where it's like only God can fulfill that, but I need people. I need a man in my life. I need women in my life. Like I'm not an island in and of itself, and I think the sooner that I can actually acknowledge it, then the sooner, you know, God can go about filling those needs that I actually have, and not have to walk around in this deficit trying to convince myself that I'm okay when I'm really not. So that's essentially what I was saying.
All right. And I understand where baby girl was coming from when she said that. I totally get where she was coming from. That's basically where I'm coming from too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because listen here, man. You know what I mean? Although there is a lot of chicks, right? You know what I'm saying? That but you gotta understand where that stuff come from, right? You know what I'm saying? When chicks seek validation under the wrong pretext, you know what I'm saying, or wrong context, you know what I'm saying? And that stuff comes from all types of situations, you know what I'm saying? Whatever happened to situation at home, you know, how they was raised up, if they had their father in their lives, you understand what I'm saying? You know, these are the things that factor in to how that validation is, you know what I mean, displayed, you know what I mean, from each individual young lady. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? So Tasha, man, you know what I'm saying? You being a chick who was raised by your pops mostly, you know what I'm talking about? When it comes to male validation, your pops clearly, you know what I'm saying, showed you love, and you know, you understand what it is to, you know what I'm saying, be under the authority of a man, you know what I'm saying? He led properly in whatever way he did. You know what I'm saying? And you used to say earlier that due to the, you know what I'm saying, the reason why a lot of things happened for you the way they did is because your father was involved. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? I just want to ask you this, though, as a young girl growing up, you know what I'm saying, now that you're a grown woman now, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You see how your father's leadership and guidance, man, you know what I'm saying? You think that and your pops is still involved in your life to this day. You think that's been in a ways a crutch or you know what I'm saying, something that kind of might I want to say kind of maybe skew a little bit your perspective, because maybe you'll say your dad was such a example of a man, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure when you it was a curse. Let me finish what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure when you get approached by men, or if it's a man you're interested in now, that I'm pretty sure you look for those qualities you seen your father display. I'm pretty sure you look for those same qualities in the man that might be trying to get at you, or you might be interested in. And I just want to ask you, as far as from a validation standpoint, you know what I'm saying, has that proven to be something that you think may have a negative impact, and if so, and a positive impact, if how so?
It is a gift and a curse, because my dad has always been a provider. So it made me like he had less time because he was always trying to make sure, financially we was good. So for me, I desire more time and less worried about the finances.
Right.
But also, my dad was a whore and he didn't settle down and get married till he was 50. So in my mind, all men cheat until they around 50.
Right.
I 30.
That's why I said it's a gift and a curse. Like I never go into I don't assume that my man is cheating immediately, but I don't assume that he's being faithful either. I just feel like until you give me a reason to believe that you are cheating, I'm a let it slide. But in my mind, do I ever just feel like a man is dealing with one woman? It take a lot of time for that in my head because I seen my dad do it. He ran from marriage and stuff like, you know what I'm saying? Like he could commit, but when they start talking about marriage, oh, he getting up out of there.
Said Pops getting up throat.
Yeah,
He said Pops
Yeah,
getting up throat.
he
Quay,
left.
what's up, baby?
I don't even button my collar up to the top.
Say
Nah,
Pops was a Rolling Stone. He was a Rolling Stone in
yeah,
his heyday, huh?
I don't even.
Right?
Yeah,
Now
I was,
I just noticed something when I talk to chicks who was raised by their pops. I noticed it's kind of like a common theme across the board. You know what I'm saying? And I see how that has a positive aspect or impact in their life, and I see how it has a negative impact too. Because I would imagine, you know what I'm saying, like you just said, you know what I'm saying, because most niggas, you know what I'm saying, and that's crazy because most chicks I know who was raised by their pops. You know what I'm saying? They pops was a goddamn player from the Himalaya. You understand me, man? It's crazy how it ended up like that. I'm talking about pops was something like a pimp. You know what I'm talking about, me, man? You know what I mean? That's just an ill thing, though. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we got our daughters, man. You know what I'm saying? We just want to protect y'all. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure that y'all, you know what I mean? Because we know how niggas is, man. Especially if we one of them type niggas. You know what I'm saying? We know how niggas be. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's a beautiful thing, though, man. So I'm pretty sure it has its negative aspects and impacts, but you know what I'm saying, I think personally, you know what I'm saying, it has the potential to have more. With my personal experience, I see the negative and the positive, and I gotta say across the board with my experience with chicks raised with their fathers in their life or by their fathers, because I know a lot of chicks, oddly enough, I know a few chicks that was raised by just their dad, you know what I'm saying, without their mom really being involved like that, you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That tends to be the dynamic right there a little bit, though. You know what I'm saying? They pick up a lot of traits from their pops, you know what I'm saying, on both ends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they require a lot from a nigga, which is ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, they seen their pops play. So, you know what I'm saying, it can kind of be a detriment to them because now they got a hard time picking a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
But
For
what
like,
does affect is how I choose, because if I choose to be serious with you, that means I have to introduce you to my dad and you can't be an embarrassment.
right.
So it definitely helped how I choose who I'm gonna be serious with. Like I don't just
See, I like the way you said that, Toss. I like that.
yeah.
That was shit. And man, that's some real shit right there. See, and look how important it is to be involved in your daughter's lives, man. You feel me? Look how important it is for us to be involved in our daughter's life. Because although, you know, Toss is not perfect, you know what I'm saying? We ain't
absolutely.
none of us perfect. But Toss is 37 and she ain't got no goddamn kids, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Somebody did something right. You know what I mean?
And you know what's crazy that you said that? My dad, when he would tell me, you know, he would tell me about, you know, how to court shit, opening doors, doing all that. But he
Right.
also would tell me, like, your image, like, yeah, you could, you know, be out there with your homies and be rough and rugged, but you also want to be that guy that they could take home to their dad.
Yeah.
Right.
And I done been in mansions. You know what I mean? I didn't have real sit downs with, you know what I mean, parents and all that. Almost every
Right.
woman that I've talked to, they taken me to their house. Like they felt comfortable enough to introduce me to their parents and all that. So, you know, how Tasha said her pops put that on her, I would say my pops told me the same exact thing and told me to be that guy that can be accepted in the room with the parents and sit down and have a talk.
Right.
So yeah, it just made me think of my pops when you said that.
Right. And that's crazy. Rest in ass is the big dime, man. You know what I mean? My pops, man, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my pops. I'm going to go holler at him on Saturday because we got some business we got to take care of, man. We about to bring Spiritual Roots Sunday back raw and uncut in the full effect. You did? Shout out to my pops, man. He told me to tell y'all what's up, too. You already know. I'll tell Pops y'all said was good, man. You know what I'm saying? He got some things going on that he need to focus on right now. You know what I'm talking about? But we got to get Spiritual Roots Sundays back cracking in full effect. And this is, you know what I'm saying? This is a prime example, you know what I'm saying, with Tasha, you know what I'm saying, how important it is for fathers to be involved in their daughters' lives, man. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, us as fathers, we got to be well-rounded and well-balanced too. Because, you know, although our daughters can get the positive aspect of us, if we a certain type of guy, they'll also get that negative aspect of us too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's right that it's only right that we try to be as well-rounded as possible, set that right example for her. Listen, if you're going to be a player, man, you raising your daughter, man, just don't bring them bras around your daughter, man. You feel me? That's all. Just don't let her see that shit because that's going to skew her vision of men. You feel me? She going to see you playing around with a lot of bras and then she going to be like, oh, well, this what niggas do. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? I like that, though. That's some real honesty right there, and I appreciate you sharing that for real, Toxic. That's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? It just put in perspective for all of us, especially with the daughters, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we got to, and that's why when it comes to me, and I'm going to come up for this, man, when it comes to Jen, Jen knows 2 girls. She knows 2 chicks. Both of those chicks, since I've been home, I was in serious relationship with. Jen ain't never met another broad I mess with. Don't know what she look like and never will. Right? Because, you know, yeah. It's an honor and a privilege to meet my baby girl. You understand me?
It should be, as it should be.
Right.
You know, as it should be.
Right.
Like, you don't want nobody that's, you know, maybe when the kids asleep or something, you know what I mean? That's what I used to tell, hey, bro, don't have me.
Yeah, don't call me unless they sleep.
Don't call me when the whole house is in ruckus. Like, don't even set yourself up because I am a nigga. I look, this is how I used to do it. I used to be like, yo, I call one of the homies, be like, hit me up in like a half hour. And be like, you got an emergency. Like, if I just keep talking and you just say you got a hell of an emergency, your tire went flat, you stuck in mud, something, I don't know, dude. Like,
that's crazy. I didn't utilize. I don't think I ever utilized L.
Yeah,
I definitely utilized this nigga Fonz.
Oh, that was
definitely utilized Court. That's crazy. Both of these niggas in here, I done definitely utilized both of these niggas. You hear me? I'm talking about since I've been home, I done utilized these niggas.
If this shit going south, I do not want to spend more than an hour in here. If the plane is shaky, if it's turbulence on the flight,
hey, bro, we got the texting now too, so we can just go in the bathroom real quick. Like, here's the bathroom. Hit my nigga up with a text. Hey, bro, call me in like 5 minutes.
Right, bro.
Bro, it's an emergency, bro. Like, oh, yeah.
You gotta set that up pregame just so it don't seem kind of flimsy. You know what I mean? Just set it up pregame. Just ask somebody on time, bro. Hit me up in a half hour. I could tell you if the fight's going cool. If not, I'll say, hey, 30 more. Hit me up in another 30. But yeah, nah. You know what I mean? And it just was a thing. Back in the day, me and Verge, we used to do a lot of things. Time was very valuable. It was money back in the day. So if you did choose to spend time with anybody, it really was like you was missing out on money.
Right.
Honestly.
Right.
And it wasn't even like, it could be looked at as assholes or whatever it may be. We might have just went to somebody else's house, whatever. But, I mean, it just was what it was. Like, time was valuable at that time. When you're a young kid and you got options, just like I'm pretty sure women do the same thing. Like, they probably I know I've been probably ushered out of houses quicker than normal. Like, I ain't arrogant enough to know that I ain't been shunned away quicker. Like, shit, like I said, flights have failed before, but it is what it is. That's the game. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you get that instant connection, sometimes you don't.
Yeah. That's a fact, man. I mean, it's straight like that. That's a fact. Sometimes you do,
Yeah.
and sometimes you don't, man.
Sometimes you don't. It ain't 100% with everybody.
More often you don't.
It ain't supposed to be, and it ain't supposed to be.
Right.
And it's definitely not.
It ain't supposed to be.
You're not supposed to be, man. Listen, man. You're not supposed to be, linking up and interacting with every chick who you come across, man. Some bitches you need to leave the fuck alone, nigga, and don't ever try to holler at them. Especially if they're not showing you no interest. If a chick ain't looking you in her eyes, smiling at you, or nothing like that, man, why would you try to?
I can't agree with that.
I'm talking, but when I say that, I mean in a certain context, and this is where this game coming out. You gotta be able to know when a chick is smiling at you and she's just, being a nice chick and she's smiling at you like, yeah, come holler at me. You gotta know the difference.
I'm just saying because I'm shy, I'm not big on eye contact, so that doesn't mean that I'm uninterested. It just means it makes me nervous to look into your eyes, and I don't want to look into.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then for y'all ladies out there, for y'all chicks, man, a lot of y'all chicks is like that, man. Y'all need to sit up there and listen. Let me tell y'all something, man. Tell y'all ladies something, man. Let me tell y'all ladies something, man. This a brother you digging, man. You hear me? Because I've been noticing a lot. I've been noticing this a lot. You feel me? A lot of my little homies be hearing me out to listen. You interested in a nigga? Listen, a brother. Excuse me. You listening? You interested in a brother, a man? Right?
I'm not doing it.
You should holler at that man.
Do it.
Or listen. I'm not saying like outright, hey, what's up? Jump in the DM. No. I'm saying make yourself available to that nigga. Make it known that you want that nigga to come talk to you, man. If you is any type of a real nigga, like, say me or L, man, niggas pick up on them on truth and single, man. You understand me, man? I remember back in the day, ladies used to do stuff like drop their handkerchief in front of you or something like that. You need?
When I was in school, they used to offer, I ain't gonna lie, they used to offer to cook meals. And I used to go to the apartments when I was at Central State,
right.
Because look, you gotta think, I was down there in Xenia, so these is kind of like country girls, you know what I mean? That I was dealing with when I was down there. This is a little town, maybe 300-400.
I can come over and cook you dinner, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was there, and really, I ain't gonna lie, like the women that would cook dinner, I would go over there. I'd be like, I would call it what you need, like, you know what I mean? You need anything, I'll at least come through with a bottle or, whatever you like, I'll bring through. But, I was an appreciative dude. I wasn't gonna come empty handed, but, things like that, I appreciate it. And if somebody did do that for me, I know they wasn't doing that for everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it ain't even like you maybe even got to holler at nobody, but if you got to do you kind of feeling, and then that's how you can feel somebody else too. Honestly. You know what I mean? You see if they on some bullshit or not. You know what I mean? Like, what you like to eat? You know what I mean? Like, some shit like that. Like, and you throw it down, and it really could. And the thing is, you have them in your environment, and you get to have a conversation. Because a lot of dates, I know people like to go on like movie dates and shit. I'm like, that's not a good first date.
It's not a good first date.
You don't. I always tell people, go to quiet. Don't go to no bars. Don't go to no clubs.
Go for a walk in the park, man.
You need quiet.
Yeah.
You need time to build. Because I don't want to waste time.
Right.
Like I was saying before, I don't like to waste time. So I need to know if we don't make it to a second date.
Right.
If we can't have a real conversation, this ain't even going to the second date.
At all. Go to Barnes and Nobles, man. Listen, go to Barnes and Nobles or something, man.
Yeah, we gotta at least be able to talk. We can't talk to each other.
I'm a car person. Just turn on some music and let's ride and talk. I'm a car person.
Yeah,
there you go, right there.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm not gonna initiate it ever.
Yeah.
I mean, you really shouldn't though, for real. You know what I mean?
You don't have to. But if you happen to be in conversation, it ain't nothing to bring it up.
That's if we already dealing. like we did before. But if it's just somebody that you find attractive and y'all ain't never let each other know, I'm not want to be like, hey, I want
I don't know, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you like this. I used to really like that shit, and that used to make me take them more serious if I did choose to deal with them.
See, that's the beautiful thing about being from California, LA, man.
That's what I'm saying.
You can sit up there and
real
take
shit.
a trip up to PC1 or something like that, man.
Yeah.
The PCH1 or something like that, man.
If I know at least it's like real interest, and maybe I didn't pick up on the vibes instantly, and I'd be like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what? You're right. Like, I feel like those probably was more organic than anything.
Right.
Though I ain't saying that I'm looking for nobody to throw the vibe out there all the time. I'm just saying sometimes if you feel like a dude just ain't getting the motherfucking hint, like sometimes.
No, if I feel like he ain't getting a hint, then he ain't into me, and I'm cool.
It ain't always that.
It's not always that either, though. It's definitely not always that. It's definitely not always that.
Sometimes you gotta think. Sometimes because I done been around a lot where I didn't like thought she was cute, all that. We was just real cool, and maybe we always in group settings where it's always other people around. So I mean, and then it's hard to kind of get that feel if you're always in group setting. Maybe I do want to holler, but maybe I'm just scared to do. Like not scared, but it's like never really the right.
A little apprehensive.
Yeah. So and I don't even know. Like it's got to be some type of exchange, but I just feel like sometimes I've had that happen where like kind of made it just kind of clear, like in a sense, not clear like coming like, oh yeah, I just want to be with you, but no, like maybe we can kick it outside of here, like in the midst of conversation, because if you even have that kind of feeling, y'all done had some kind of conversation, like and it may be like, you know what, why don't we just go grab a little coffee or something one day or some shit, like And it ain't even gotta be like you hollering, like just like, hey, let's just go grab some coffee, whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever you like to do.
Right.
Like you said, bro, like I don't know, but it ain't always. I don't feel like it should be shut down. But I know that ain't all women thing. But I just don't want you to think that just because a dude may not pick up on the vibe that he may not be interested. Because I could say that from the sense where I done had women that told me they was interested, and I'd be like, damn, I done I done known you my whole life. Like since we was in elementary school, and here we are. Like, damn, like you told me this 30 years later.
Listen. All right, and this is why I'm gonna encourage y'all, ladies, right? If it's a guy you interested in, man,
like it's too late now.
Don't think of it. Don't think of it from that perspective of shooting your shot. I think that's kind of rudimentary and kind of corny for real. You know what I'm talking about? Man. If you was a chick and you digging a dude, and this is all
dude digging a chick.
Let me expound on what I'm saying. This ain't like some nigga who you this. Nah, I'm talking about. This is a guy that you like. This is a dude who like he got stuff going on for himself. He ain't like no fuck nigga. He ain't no lame nigga. Like you really digging this nigga, but you're not letting it be known to him that like you feeling him and stuff. I think, and this is for both sides though. For real. Listen, if it's a chick out there that you, man, don't be scared to let it be known. I mean, you can't fear rejection.
Nah.
You never know if you don't say anything. You know what I mean? And I think because it's probably a lot of good connections that never really happen. You feel me? Just because you were scared to like let it be known, like you know what I'm saying. I mean, I a little bit more than just like you. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as being cool, like I kind of like you. I think that if people did that more often, I think it would be because there's more genuine connections, and the fear of rejection has to, because that's what it is. Whether you a man or a woman, you don't pursue it because you don't want to be rejected. It's not that you thinking like you don't want to get rejected. You really, especially if it's somebody who you actually like, I really like this person. Like, you don't want to get rejected. But I think to think of it from the perspective of, in order to stop from in order to prevent myself from being rejected, I just won't basically shoot my shot, right? I think it should be. I think it would be better if going about it, you reverse that. Like I'm going to let it be known, and if I get rejected, hey, at least I let it be known. You know what I'm saying?
Because if y'all are friends, then it kind of becomes awkward once that happens. On the female,
it'll come awkward maybe for you.
On the females,
I don't feel like this should though.
Huh?
I don't feel like in a
would.
sense because because to me it's been a lot of women, like I said, they would say shoot their shot, or vice versa. I definitely we still can kick it and all that, but just maybe it just ain't it,
But for the woman, continue.
I'm gonna still try to make it cool though.
Listen, for the woman to continue to try to be your friend and watch you pick another female after she shot her shot, that is discouraging as hell. That is heartbreaking. No. What?
You make me feel bad right now. I'm thinking about
listen here.
I'm thinking about a lot of past traumas that damn, that's how y'all felt when I said.
I wouldn't know because I ain't doing it, because that's why I ain't doing it.
And I'm gonna just say this to all my young brothers out there, man. Listen, shoot your shot, brother. Hey, if she rejects you, hey, listen here. The odds are forever in our favor. 3 to 5 in most major cities where we at anyway. In the other groups of people saying, nigga, the odds are in your favor. Now for my ladies out there, right? The odds are in your favor. You want to know how? Now, not so much as like ours from a numbers aspect, but from a quality aspect. If you are a feminine, in shape, and I ain't gonna say nothing about hair, man. You feel me? But if you was just a nice, feminine, nice looking, got your body together, your mind is right, chick, you keep your hair this, whatever, keep yourself together. You ain't like a dumbass bra like a lot of these bras be. I ain't gotta get into all that. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? If you get like that, or if you like that, you increase your chances of being found, picked by that type of nigga. Because I'm telling you, this is what I'm gonna tell you right here. When it comes to women like that, we definitely notice that shit. Because most of these bitches are terrible, right? So when you come across that, it's very rare. Now, unless you ain't never known that or experienced that, that might be a factor that factors into where you might not be able to pick up on that, right? So, you know what I'm saying? To the ladies out there, listen. Hey, man, you never know how it might go. You feel me? Don't fear rejection so much. How about this, right? Right? That nigga who you was feeling, he might not feel you, but it ain't over with. You hear me? It's not over with for you. You know what I mean? That nigga who you was feeling, you gotta understand why you was feeling him like that. You feel me? I understand why you was feeling that brother like that. It's because you were strongly physically attracted to him, right? More so than anything. Now, this is what I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? And this kind of factors into y'all's nature, because y'all can't be just infatuated with more than one attractive dude. If y'all come across one dude who y'all think is just so fine, no other nigga's gonna matter. See, I could fuck with 10 different badass bitches, nigga. You hear me? And not be focused on none of them.
What you just said is not true.
When I say it's true for the most part, not everybody. For the most part, that's true.
If I just think they fine, but we ain't dealing with each other, that's gonna stop me from thinking about somebody else that's fine too.
Nah, not you, not specifically you. I'm talking about for the most part. Most chicks, the overwhelming mass majority of chicks only have the capacity to focus on one nigga.
I don't know. Social media it might be a little bit. That might have been
Y'all
back in
not
our
listening.
day.
Y'all taking what y'all trying to add nuances and stuff in that really don't factor in. I'm talking about on a grand scheme. Grand scheme, human nature, right? Women, one nigga, not a lot.
On a
You hear me? Definitely on a serious note.
but just talking, no.
Yeah, I mean, even just talking. Most chicks ain't out here talking to hella different niggas.
Most
I don't know, but
most of them are. They just have a favorite. It's one that gets more attention than the others. But
yeah,
it's
I'm about to say,
I'll go with that. I'll go with that right there. Yeah.
I think more chicks is out here doing.
Young
doing
Jada
dirt.
was good, man.
I think they be doing dirt just as much as niggas, bro.
They definitely do.
I just think it's just not televised.
Said, listen, I even see Niquay said, she said this, she said, say that, sis. It's hard to be comfortable with a friend after you tell them you like them and they reject you. It takes us time to go back to normal.
Exactly, because
shit tear your ass up.
Hey.
But what's crazy is for a dude, it ain't really too much different. Like it may not I may not act no different, but it'd be like, all right. It can be like, all right, I may not want to go over her house as much anymore because I know I ain't going. The results might not be in my favor, but you know maybe I still got a shot. You know what I mean? If she still let me come through, then I, you know what I mean, may have a shot. But nah, I get it. Like, yeah, definitely. Because on dudes end, like you definitely may not get the same amount of time that was committed when you thought you was building up to something. Like, I definitely get how that worked.
So
that's a fact.
You know, it don't mean, you know, I just feel like it shouldn't. I have seen it kill friendships, and I have had some girls that like just didn't talk to me no more. I guess, you know, after I kind of didn't go with it. And, you know, I never wanted that to happen because I always thought that the friendships I built with people was more based on like genuine relationships. Like I didn't go into it, even if I did want to, I could say it like that. Even if I did want to like smash or whatever, you know, I try to find the easiest term. Like it still was like the conversations, all that was still genuine because I ain't gonna share my energy with everybody. So if I did take the time to even get to know you and all that, that's genuine from, you know, top to bottom. Like I don't just do that just to do it. You know what I mean? I'm not no manipulative type guy. And like I said, I told y'all earlier, I don't, you know, even when I was at my worst phase, when I did have multiple women, like I still took time to like genuinely know like people. Like I'm a people person. Like I do talk. I got a short mind frame. I don't know what they call it. I never got diagnosed, but I probably got whatever they call it. Yeah, I probably got whatever ADHD. I probably got that. 'Cause, like I said, I got a short attention span on one type of thing, and it's cool. Like, but at the same time, people gotta, and that's what I feel like a lot of people missing nowadays is people aren't genuine with their relationship.
Absolutely.
You know, and the social media age makes it easier to move on to the next. It makes your options greater. The odds are in your favor, and you know, Verge was just saying it is. It's in everybody's favor, really. You know, people think like, oh, I'm popping, look at my DM, but like I always tell them, like, you know, y'all don't think that dudes get DMs too? Like,
that was the quality of the person that's in your DMs, because I can tell you my DMs go crazy, and I am not responding to none of them.
Yeah, and that's the thing about
it. It ain't bragging about because of the people that's in it.
It's always going to be quality over quantity.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yes.
How I earned my college nickname PK, because it's always quality over quantity. And if you could do quality and quantity, it puts you in a whole nother level.
What's PK? What stand for? What PK stand
when you
for?
Get nicknames. That's
What's PK stand for, L?
I can say it. I mean, think about it.
Oh, Julie, to hear you, man.
King is always gonna be there, and then what was I down there doing?
PK to the fullest.
Pussy king, you know what I mean? And that's what they
Yo, but nigga, this nigga acting crazy, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was his day.
He ain't want Julie to hear him, man.
It's always quality over quantity, but if you could get the quantity and the quality, then you in the best of the best. You know what I mean? But nah, I'm just saying though, like for real, what she said, it's about quality, like, and you just got to stand on that. But I'm gonna tell y'all always. What can I say? Because I want y'all to be safe out here, man.
Right.
Like,
Strap up
even,
for sure.
yeah, even if you play boys or play girls, like I feel like even women, y'all gotta make sure y'all got protection. Because I used to see this a lot, and even though I say I used to get out here, it'd be times where I done pass up on something where I ain't have nothing, and I done had women call me gay and get mad, cuss me out, and all that, and I'm like, nah, I'm just not doing that, and you know what, I'm out, and we ain't never gonna talk again. Like, don't how you gonna get mad because I ain't trying to just die raw. And when y'all got chicks that want to die raw, you got to always think too, like, especially if you a dude with any kind of value, like why they want you to go raw in them. You know what I mean? Like, they want to bust that baby out to get whatever they can get from you, like if they could see any type of whatever. And I was a broke nigga. They ain't know that. You know what I mean? I wasn't about to get, they wasn't about to get shit out of me. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? But I'll take care of my situation, so I never will have to worry about that also. So, you know, I just feel like people just got to be smart with their situations out here, man. Whether we talking about, we talking about it like being free, whatever you do, like, you know, you put yourself out there, be confident, approach the situation with respect and dignity. You know what I mean? Because you're not gonna get no woman being all disrespectful out here if you're approaching her. I'm gonna tell you that off top. And if you do get her, then we go back to the quality aspect of what we talking about.
Might not want no bra like that.
Right. Like, so, you know, you just got to be really cut from a different cloth. And I think that's where people got to really see the difference. And I think that's where I see on the internet the disconnect. You know, people want something that they don't even project. And I think, you know, it bumps heads, and then it rubs people the wrong way because then you insulting other people's intelligence, because it's like
you're expecting them to act like they don't see who you really portraying yourself to be, and you want to like a queen and you acting like a hoe.
Yeah.
Facts. And just on the opposite, you know, say you want this woman to submit to you like you a fucking king, but you're really a fucking peasant. You really a fucking bum ass nigga. You really a bitch ass nigga. You really a dumb ass nigga.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, you know, we over here, we address all aspects and angles, man. We're not one-sided, we're not biased. Y'all know how we do it over here at A-Real Talk, hence A-Real Talk, because we talk about real shit. You know what I'm saying? But the real aspect of this conversation is, like I say, for the overwhelming mass majority, you know what I'm saying? Women most definitely, to some degrees and extent, need male validation. Just like us men, to some extent, need female validation. But you feel me? What I'm talking about? Y'all think I'm about to say? Y'all think I'm saying something else? But if you're a real hip head, you know what song I'm about to play. You know what I'm saying? You know what song I'm about to play. And this nigga is such a bitch ass nigga to me now, though. But you know what I'm saying? I respect him for making this song. You know what I'm saying? You hoe ass nigga. You feel me?
That's wild out here.
The best ride for the power of the P-U-S-S-Y. Let's have some fun.
This was that shit too when it dropped.
Swat niggas get their hair cut, try to dress fly. Every ball back in the 40, he caught the best ride for the power of the P-U-S-S-Y. I know this girl, we call her.
Nigga, when I was in the streets hustling, getting to the motherfucking yaper, nigga, you understand me, man? I'm with the motherfucking KCs. I'm with the motherfucking Big Daddies, you understand me? I'm with the Moses, you understand me? I'm with the fucking Ferris, nigga, getting jewelry, clothes, and all that shit, nigga, to get a bitch, nigga. Flat out to get a bitch.
You know what's so crazy? Because that's what y'all did it for back then, but now they do it to impress other niggas.
That's a whole nother show right there.
Yeah.
You fun boy ass niggas. You know, that's why niggas get their hair cut and try to dress fly. Nowadays, you niggas is trying to impress each other, nigga. And that's why I wear fucking Dragon Ball Z t-shirts and fucking what type of jeans is these I got on? I got some Eddie Bauer jeans on, nigga.
We used to just have fun, man. Like I just felt like when we used to just be in our own worlds when we used to go out, kind of like it was like we didn't never have no issues with nobody. We never gotten any like real, you know what I mean? It wasn't no problems.
Right.
We'll buy our sections if we got sections. We have our little bottles, pop our little Moet. You know what I mean? We spent a lot of money we probably shouldn't have spent in the clubs. But we had fun. Like that's what we went. That we literally went out to have fun. It wasn't
that too, OG. Hold on, I'm gonna cut your wisdom, Elba. That too, OG. That's a reason too. Part of it too.
Yeah, we never went.
That's definitely a factor right there for sure.
I told you, Tasha, we was from the turf. We was over here betting money, $5 from everybody to see who gonna come with the most numbers. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the shit we was on. But we had niggas like our Fifth Ave homies that literally was just at the parties just to scrap niggas. Like I remember if I ever made a movie, I would definitely put this scene in the movie because it was a real life situation. And it was so funny because it showed the difference in how niggas roll. And like how we was sitting in the car. It was me, Court, and me. And we was going to a party and literally pulled up. It was my niggas next to us. It was Sam, DP, and Greg, and these was Fifth Ave niggas, and BJ. And these niggas is, listening down for my niggas. Like, what's up, bro? What y'all about to get into, man? Like, shit, we about to go to the party, man. We about to go kick it, man. We going to this party. What y'all about to do? Oh, man, we just looking to go to a party to smash some niggas' heads in. And literally, we pull off and go separate ways that night. Like I was literally at a stoplight. Like,
as soon as a nigga talk about he going out to go fight, I'll holler at you, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going out to the bitch, nigga. I don't know. I'm not going out to the bar all fresh to fight. I'm going out to the bitch.
And that's a real fucking scene. And them was my niggas. Greg was one of my niggas. Like Greg was one of my niggas, but I just was like, he went on a different path at that time. I mean, Greg was a fly nigga. We used to go bag birds together all the time. Like, and then he just went on that path. And I was like, nah, bro, that just ain't my style.
Niggas ain't getting fresh and shit to go out and fight niggas, man. That's crazy.
Right.
That's absolutely insane.
We went to motherfucking summer school. This nigga Greg this nigga fights in it. Literally, it's me, Greg, Charles, and Donnie, nigga, in my car on the way to summer school. This nigga Greg, we registering for the fucking classes. I see the crowd fucking you know how it is, and we was at Port Hayes, so it had the hole in the middle. I'm like, who the fuck? Like, I try to see who fighting. Hey, it's my nigga Greg out here fighting. Nigga, we ain't even registered for fucking classes yet. That's the type niggas they was, you know what I mean? And I just, them my niggas, we could scrap and all that, but it just wasn't our style. Like that.
Right.
That what we was in. We
niggas
didn't go to
like I said, I'm gonna keep repeating this, man. Niggas ain't getting fresh.
Nah.
With their jewelry and shit on to go fight, nigga. Nigga, listen here, man. I used to tell niggas all the time, nigga, if you on that bullshit, nigga, you is not coming with me. We about to go some bitches, nigga. You hear me? That's what we about to go do. We all got haircuts, nigga. We all clean. We gotta go some bitches, nigga. Fuck these niggas, man.
No.
These niggas is crazy. Now, don't get me wrong.
If it take place, it take place.
It go down, it go down.
And don't even get me wrong here. Listen, at one point, when I was a young boy, we was on that shit. But as I got a little bit older and mature, and start realizing, like, hold on, man, this bitch is up in here, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hold on, all that shit, like, no. And then that shit drive the bitches away. Bitches don't want to come out. So they think they're gonna have to worry about getting shot or beat up or trampled, or they want to know, like, man, this shit would be cool. Them niggas be cool up in there, and they be mad niggas with money up in there, girl. So you just need to come out with me, girl. Yeah.
females feel protected.
Moral of the story, man, don't go out to the club and fight, man. Just get at the bras, man. It's too many bras. We outnumbered, man. Go get them. They want you. They need you.
Definitely need you.
You know what I'm talking about, Tasha, man? Yes, Sammy.
That was a late ending.
Oh, shit.
Man, no real shit though, man. Y'all, we about to get up out of here, man. We don't talk about, man. It was a beautiful conversation tonight, man. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, we need each other, man. That's the moral of the story, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now, it's different aspects and extensions to as a man, if and when, or if and how we need a woman. But, nigga, don't ever have the mindset that you don't, because if you as a man and you want to have a family, oh, nigga, you definitely need a woman. Or do you? See, now we get into some weird shit. Now we get into some demonic shit. Nigga, you need a woman. If you want a family, kids, legacy, generational wealth, nigga, you need a woman. You're going to need a woman. So y'all need, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? I think really the true aspect and context of tonight's show, you know what I'm talking about, is just as much. I ain't gonna say just as much because it's a little bit skewed, and we gotta be honest. You know what I'm saying? You know, when we're thinking about the grand scheme of our society, you know, y'all kind of need our amount of validation as a whole more than we need y'all's. You know, and then when you're thinking on a higher level, you'll understand that, right? So, Tasha, in our closing, in your closure, you want to leave us with some wise words, man. You know what I'm talking about?
You asked me too fast.
No, I asked her too fast, girl.
Hey, just be yourself, and who's for you is for you. Don't be a pick. You're going to get yours.
Now, see, this is what I want to say to that. There's nothing wrong with being a pick-me.
It is.
It's just in context, you're being, or you be a pick-me. Ooh, anybody, listen, I just, anybody, or nah, I'm on a mission. I want to be a wife. I want to have a husband that's productive and a man that's going to provide and can teach me and lead me and guide me. There's nothing wrong with being a pick-me in that aspect. Now you're being smart.
Pick me, because being a pick me is not being a genuine individual. She is being the person that she feels.
That's what I'm saying, Tasha, and that's why I have to interject and correct you because you're wrong, right?
The word pick me.
Nah, the term is it's an ambiguous term. It doesn't mean specific. It means that as well. It can mean that, but and also it's not a bad. It's a positive aspect to being a pick me as well too. Because like we understand, for the most part, most women are pick me's. Pick me in the sense is that you want to make yourself available to the man that you want in your life if you want to have a family, if you want to be a wife, which most women do, right? Whether they want to realize it or not. You're going to be able to get picked by the type of man you want to have in your life, right? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing negative about that. Now, if you sitting out here just messing with any old nigga just to feel like something because your dad wasn't there or whatever the situation is, you just going to this nigga and that nigga getting used and abused and just and this one and this one, then that's when it's a terrible situation. That's when you're on some stupid shit, right? So it's a positive and negative to everything. You feel me? You gotta look at it like that. Oh shit, I didn't realize you were. My nigga Court in the building, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Court in the building. What up?
You feel me? We about to take some, man. We about to get some shit popping, man. Listen here, man. So I mean, I just want to put things in perspective and make you know what I'm saying, make everything full circle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and so there's no, I don't want, because I know when y'all hear that word or that phrase pick me, it got negative connotations to it off top. And I understand why. And there is a negative connotation and aspect to the term. It is.
Right.
Right. But it's also a positive term to it, side to it as well. Right. There's nothing wrong with being a pick me in that sense. Right. Because most of the chicks who are pick me, guess what? They living in a nice house with their husband, taking care of them, and they don't have a care in the world, taking care of their kids, and they're just beautiful. They're just beautiful, living beautiful life, living a soft life, as y'all say. Just beautiful. Right? So I would encourage y'all ladies to understand what, you know what I'm saying, the term you use actually means, and then don't have a cynical, negative aspect aspect to something because there's always the other side to something. You know, I just was encouraged to that because it's beautiful. It could be so beautiful. Being a pick-me and how you with the exact nigga you need, right? Listen to what I said. Not the nigga you want, the nigga you need. Right? You understand me? How many of y'all women have experienced being involved with a man that you need?
Or a woman you need.
Till you experience that, you ain't messing with no man.
And vice versa.
Exactly. It definitely go both ways.
Yeah.
Right.
Because a lot of y'all ain't even messing with no real
Most
women.
of us will come across. Listen, L. Most of us will come across a chick like that and fuck it up, nigga. Straight fumble the bag.
Right at the goal line too.
I know I have.
I have too.
Often.
But I'm such a charismatic and magnetic nigga, you know what I'm saying? They're just gonna keep coming. You did.
You gotta learn from your mistakes and think about if you really want. You know, that's how I had to look at it. You know.
That's some real shit though, man. So you know. L, go ahead, leave us some last words so we can get on up out of here, man. I'm about to figure
I'm almost gonna say almost the same thing. You stay true to yourself. For one, get to know yourself. I think a lot of people don't really know themselves. So first get to know yourself before you can even really entertain anybody else. And then once you able to understand who you are, what you want, you know, write it down. You know, sometimes people don't understand the power of writing. Write that shit down. That way you can really look at it and see what you think you want, what you need, you know, separate it, wants and needs, you know, and go off of what you need instead of what you want. You know, you gotta know how to differ, you know, put those on different sides of the board too. I think a lot of people blend those in, and that's why they can't really get what they, you know, what can help them out in life. You know, we're here to help each other out in life. And when they talk about a man and a woman, they talk about a bond. So, you know, you just really got to, it starts within. All relationships starts within. Understand the knowledge of yourself, and then you can understand and find knowledge of somebody else. And once you make that bond and that energy connect, after that, it's only to the moon, you know? And make sure you stay true. You know, stay true.
The way you already know, baby. You know, that's why we added Tasha to the show, man, so we can bring that we can bring that beautiful feminine aspect, you know what I'm saying? Now Tasha's a lot younger than us, you hear me? So to hear her
how old are you, Tasha?
Be able to articulate and be on her maturity level that she is, you know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing. And I understand why, because she was raised by her pops. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Which has its negative and positive aspects to it, you know, just like there's negative and positive from a guy being raised by just his mother. You feel me? But at the end of the day, you see, you know what I'm saying, you can tell that Tasha got some sense about herself. And that's why I had her to the show, because, you know what I'm saying, we ain't going to have no silly ass bras up here. You know, we ain't going to get down like that over here. You understand what I'm saying, man? Appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page. I'm about to make the post for tomorrow night's show. Tasha, you coming on the show tomorrow?
Yep, I'm coming on.
Yep, Friday night wrap up. We're going to get to it. Trending topics. Tasha, if you want to, you can come up. You can bring some trending topics you want to talk about if you want to, current events, whatever. You know, so if you come across something, you're more than welcome to do that. You know, so shout out to everybody in the chat. Uncle Diggity, McQuay, my baby McQuay, OG. You feel me? Young Jalen came through. The
Diggity, McQuay, what up?
Man, my man XL Pro, everybody else on the clouds tapping in, smash that like button. My man Greg Crockett, my man GC, my man Greg came through today. Congratulations. Look, me and my brother Greg Crockett. Listen, L, you gonna love this, bro. Me and my brother Greg Crockett, who I went to high school with back in the day. Listen.
Yeah, we
graduated from the Father Up program today. You understand?
Hey, when the graduation?
It was today. It's in July or June, one of the two.
I still ain't even do mine, so I'm gonna tell them.
It's a dope program, man. We're from
I'm gonna do it with you.
Hell, bro, we're gonna holler back behind the scenes. Don't log all the way off yet. But yeah, though, man, it was a beautiful thing, man. Me and my brother Greg, we graduated from the program today. It's a beautiful thing. Built with some brothers, met some very interesting brothers. It's nice to know. I ain't gonna say it's nice to know. Let me take that back. It's not nice to know, but it's reassuring But at the same time, it's sad to know that there are many brothers going through the exact same thing when it comes to parent alienation, when it comes to going through situations with their child's mother being made to be the villain in the group, and they're being denied access to their children. These guys are good guys. Guys may have made some mistakes in their lives, trying to get on the right path. You got guys who are successful, doing their thing, and they just, we just picked the wrong woman to get pregnant, and it's a messed up situation, and the kids is being, it's a lot of brothers going through. When I say this, I ain't just talking about us black folks. I'm talking about white dudes. This is crazy. I'm starting to think it's like it's a agenda behind this or something, man.
I went to that program in January, right?
No, I didn't know that.
I'm the one who put Fonz and Damian on.
I know you the one that did that, but I didn't know that you went through it yourself. I just thought probably you like do the people or whatever.
Well, you know me, I'm a type dude. Like, look, I tell y'all, I ain't got no biological kids, but before I stand behind the program, I gotta go through the program, right?
Right.
And Verge know how I am. I always tell Verge about anything I hear about.
Yeah, we stay involved in community. Listen, man, I'm telling y'all, we got some beautiful things about to be popping for real, y'all, man. For real. I just want to say shout out to L, shout out to Fonz, Damo. I did the program. Shout out to my brother Greg. We just completed the program today, both of us. I wasn't able to make it in person. I wasn't able to make it in person because I had to go get my hair cut. But I'm gonna go pick up my stuff tomorrow and go holler on people tomorrow when I get off of work tomorrow, because I think I'll probably get off early. We just doing inventory at work tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna get off like around noon or some shit like that. But right, me and L gonna have something beautiful coming here, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be beautiful. Y'all brothers gonna want to tap into that. Tasha, thank you. You saying coming on the show. We'll be tomorrow night, 9 p.m. You got a game or something tomorrow, L? Is that still going on?
Yeah, I got about probably three more weeks after this.
Okay, but the games is ending around the same time. Like, you'll be ready. You be there like around 9:30 or something like that, right?
This game would be a little early, so I should be ready by then.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Okay, so we'll see y'all here tomorrow, 9:00. You understand me? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. I'm gonna make the post for it after we do the show, man. And you already know what it is, man. A Real Talk Podcast, man. Beautiful conversation tonight. Let everybody know. Come tap in with us, man. And yeah, man, we got the Butcher Boys coming up right here. Glisten Guarantee, no such a sickness. You know what I'm saying? You want to get to the bag, man. You want to have the woman you have, man. You want to have the man to make you glad, not sad. You know what I'm talking about? You got to go get them right now, man.
What up? You busy? I don't even care.
Oh my God, Marcus.
I'm about to shit through. Yeah. Coming right now.
You got me feeling for you right now. Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now. Drink a little,
damn,
get
Patrick,
you lit.
I'm late at the end of the show. What's your face ass, man?
Right now. Hit the bedroom, we turn the lights down. Legs up, got them doing
what up, brother?
You know you got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in, love. I'm talking about right now. Right now. Me and you chilling out by the pool, living our best life.
Thanks for sending me that.
Sweet is the best fruit. For starters, you make a nigga blush. We on a journey, I promise you, we ain't gotta rush. Skin soft as the best silk. I gotta touch every part of your body before I tear it up. After we flood the sheets, we gotta paddle up. It be that arch in your back that have a nigga stuck. Back shots, I'm giving you on the regular. Non-stop flights, we doing all the etc. You was so fine, I figure I gotta marry you. Hair be the best, I'm probably gonna have the calendar. Count the paper while we rolling up. Get the bread right, shit, I'm trying to live it up. Let's over just so I can see your bright smile. Let's get it in, shit I'm talking about right now. Yeah, you got me feeling for you right now. Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now. Drink a little, get you lit, see you hype now. Ain't talking later, shit, I really want you right now. Hit the bedroom, then we turn the lights down. Legs up, got them doing suicides now. Looking on you got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in, love, I'm talking about right now.
Right now. Put your boy shit soon as she leave the house. Still looking for the score like a kill count. Full of different shit, hope you all into this. Sick, heavy, twisted, all bitten shit. Yeah, going hard, none of that timid shit. Last time she said harder, I did it. Talking right down, pipe down, lights down. Love see you squeeze the sheets, feel a bite down. Ain't it nice how when you lie down, put your legs up, from the side down. Put you on top, help you drive down. Love how you saddle it, watch you climb down. Now I'm in deep, watch you clutch sheets. Love when you exhale like a spreadsheet. Wanna take some good notes, probably write it down. She wants some nauseous right now.
You got me feeling for you right now.
Right now.
Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now.
Light up.
Drink a little, get you lit, see you hype
That's
now.
true.
Ain't talking later shit, I really want you right now.
Right now.
Hit the bedroom, then we turn the lights down.
Teddy B.
Legs up, got them doing suicides now.
Shake it.
Looking on you got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in, love, I'm talking about right now.
PK, pick a pussy, probably wetter than Pacific. Twisted like a ghetto bird, trying to say Pacific. By excellence, Bruce, see right how I kick it. If I ask, face some leather seeds, best believe she with it. This is King Talk, tell them niggas catch up. Outfield niggas just say I don't rest up. Bless her. Babe says she want tequila liquor. Now we up. Extra ingredients, the liquor. After party scene, dope. Headed home on the E-way, connectors and HS. Express how the scene play. Getting top down on the E-way with the top down. King getting rolled while he drove. Now we hot now. Home plate mode, I ain't even hit the driveway. Word to Usher, King always did it my way. Said I owed a dick, so I got some debts to pay. She will role play right now, just press play.
You got me feeling for you right now. Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now. Drink a little, get you lit, see you hype now. Ain't talking later shit, I really want you right now. Hit the bedroom, then we turn the lights down. Legs up, got them doing suicides now. Looking on you got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in, love, I'm talking about right now.